Hi, my name is Ted McNeil, and today is the 15th day I haven't smoked. 15 days. That's half a month. Whoa. Hi, this is me later that night. I don't know what was going on with my hair in the morning. I gotta start remembering to brush my hair back when I start recording. The last two updates were really short because I had a cold. Saturday, I thought I was just getting bad allergies or something because my nose wouldn't stop running. Turns out, no, I had a full-on cold. My first cold post-smoking. Me again later. I probably should also say that I actually sound worse than I feel. I was at that end stage of a cold when you're mostly just coughing stuff up, but otherwise the airways are basically clear. And yesterday I didn't accomplish much. I did post a little update. One thing I do have to talk about is the recovery time on this cold. I don't know if I can credit quitting smoking with this, but I'm up and at 'em a lot faster than I usually would be. I'm starting to get why my super fit friends have very different reactions to colds than I do. They just sort of go, oh, it's just a bit of a cold, I'll just sleep it off and I'll be better. Whereas for smokers, it's actually sort of a major event. It sort of takes you out for about 48 hours. Now it's 7:45 the next morning and I'm up and at it. And the only thing I really noticed is my nose is still a bit stuffed. I'm feeling pretty good considering. When I smoked, I would not have gotten out of bed this quickly. I probably would have called in sick today. Is that because of the clear lungs? I did look it up while I was sick. Okay, I'm going to warn you, this is a gross oversimplification. I'll put the link in the description to the actual study, but the results were kind of surprising. A few years ago at Yale, a study was done with mice, and the study was about how smokers react to colds. For many years, they thought smokers had a weakened response to colds. That's why colds were so bad for smokers. But they found out this was not the case. And again, this is a gross oversimplification. Seriously, read the actual study. But what they found out that smokers weren't actually having a weakened response to colds. It was, in fact, the opposite. Smokers' immune systems were actually overreacting to colds. Smokers have a much more severe reaction to colds because the immune system goes into overdrive. It's treating the cold like it's a much more serious thing. Again, oversimplification, but it's basically true. Another way of putting it, the healthy way for the human body to respond to a cold is to use a hammer. A smoker's immune system uses a sledgehammer. Gross overreaction. This actually isn't a sledgehammer, but it's the closest thing I got. But you get the idea, right? It's overkill. Another way of looking at it is the immune system brings a gun to a knife. So not only will quitting smoking give you milder colds, it'll actually give you milder reactions. Your immune system doesn't lose its chill and just reacts to a cold as normal. When you have a cold and you smoke, everything's twice as bad. I'm very pleasantly surprised at how I am reacting to recovering from this cold. Man, it's windy and miserable outside. Shortly after taping that, I went to work. The studio was kind of cool because we had it all dressed up for Halloween with all sort of skulls and cobwebs and all the cool things. After work, some good things happened. The skies cleared up and I was able to go for my brisk walk. A co-worker became my co-walker, and along the walk we talked about this vlogging camera and camera angles and things like that. Okay, now I'm showing you the wide end of this lens, which is 16 millimeters. Also interesting on the walk is we spotted a blue heron in the distance. I'd like to get up close and see it sometime, but I got the wrong lens for it, so I'll have to take a longer lens on these walks one time. The blue heron is a beautiful and fascinating bird. And that was pretty much my Monday. 15 days without a cigarette, 1/2 of a month. I have to say I am a little pleased with myself. If you think this video would be helpful to anyone, please forward it to them. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider pressing the like button and consider hitting the subscribe button. You can actually hit that little bell thing down there and you'll get alerts when I post. I try to post every day at 8 a.m. Anyway, that's all I have to report for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.